Well, it poured all night, and this morning it's nice and sunny. So I got my birthday wish. I wanted sun today. So I'm gonna go here to Family Mart, grab a water, and then go hop on the train and head back to Yokohama. Well, I'm back at Yokohama Station, different exit. Here's a Freshness Burgers. I believe I need to turn right here. Yeah, GPS this morning isn't really being helpful with the train. It clearly doesn't like it when you're underground because it's given me all sorts of weird directions, and none of them have been helpful. So hopefully I need to be on the other side of the station here, but whenever I get into the station it completely goes sideways. So I'm gonna do this above ground, even if it takes me an extra couple minutes walking. Okay, I can't remember what the hell the name of this building I'm in, but if you go to the train museum, what you're gonna want to do before you go up the escalator where it says train museum, you want to come to this Family Mart. There's a door right here. You're gonna come down the side here to this machine that looks like it's part of the copy machine, and that's where you buy your ticket to get into the museum. Trust me. And then once you punch in all your information, then you take the ticket to the counter and you pay them and they hand you a ticket. Hopefully that helps. All right, so yeah, you have to go downstairs, buy your ticket from Family Mart, and then you can come in. But no tripods, no flash. They did say you could take pictures, but don't touch things. So, oh, they even have some English here. And there's a QR code, touch for read. At least lucky me, I didn't get stuck behind the group that was on the escalator in front of me. That was like 8 or 10 people that nobody had a ticket. Well, my model train hobby was HO scale, so I don't really know much about the bigger ones. This is a really nice place. If you replaced all the trains with books, this would be a nice place to sit and read. Different blueprint sketches, design sketches. The books are German, French, European, railroad models, Asian world. Apparently there's also a scale track set up somewhere. So for 1,000 yen, $10, not a bad place. I'd say that just what these are is very interesting. Roughly, these here are all in Japanese, so not much information. we're here. So we just covered this room. That was the first room. There is a train track in here. Cool. It's okay. I wanted to be in this area anyway because later this afternoon I need to be about 30 minutes north of where I'm currently at. So I figure coming back here wasn't such a terrible waste. And yeah, I don't know. Hopefully I stay in front of the crowd. Not sure. What do we got here? Oh, these must be train tickets. They're definitely train tickets, but I can't tell you what they actually say because everything is in Japanese. Here's the big train exit. Wow, this thing's huge. Apparently they have a workstation. I guess this is a display workstation, it's not a real one. But I guess people who used to do trains. They have a seating area so you can sit here and watch them. Well, we're getting under 5 minutes so far, so I'll probably stop this portion and then start up a portion of just the trains on the tracks going round and round. But I guess these people are driving the trains. I'm gonna take a seat up there. I don't know what if you have to pay to drive the train or if they're volunteers that do that. I'm not sure. There's all these don't touch signs, so. I guess this one here is on the short track. Oh, this one's back already. I guess I'll walk. It's starting to get crowded over here. Zoom out so it's not so blurry. It's a pretty elaborate set. I haven't seen a set like this in 35 years, 40 years, I guess. The last one I believe I saw was in Antigua before they took it out. I think these guys are actually driving the trains. I'm not sure what the other people are doing. Let's see, what do we got here? We got a Shelby Cobra, because, you know, why not? The cars are a little mismatched. So are the scooters. Because you got a Harley and a bunch of Vespas. But yeah, a cobra. A beetle. Yeah, they're definitely mismatched. Oh, I didn't see this one. It's hard to see from this angle, but there's a train carousel there. Huh. This one changes night to day. Since I don't see any trains moving on this track. Okay, so here's an actual workshop. So they're bringing the trains off the track from time to time to do some maintenance or switch them out. Very interesting. Apparently I went one room too far and I missed this whole room. But this it says it's 10th anniversary, so it's kind of cool. I could not imagine carrying that much camera equipment. I'm having a hard enough time just managing my phone. Nice. They got a little bit building of photos. So yeah, you can, depending on how, I've already been here for 30 minutes and I haven't even really taken like a fast walk. It's just kind of a slow meander, so I would say that if you just sat down and kind of watched the trains and watched the video, you could easily spend over an hour here. Here's some old train signs. For $10? Well worth it. Now that I come back. Okay, so this is a diorama of Yokohama, but now the trains are running. We must change with the times. It's already getting darker. Very cool. All right. Well, my next museum is the Snoopy Museum, and it's about 40 minutes away. Plus, I want to grab something to eat, so this will work out just fine. All right, we're gonna head in that direction. They have this nice little display out front too. Very cool. Well, now it should be just a short walk to the train station. I just left the last 2 days, so I should be able to find my way back to it fairly easy, and then I can make my way to my next area, probably grab a bite to eat before the museum. I had a little snack this morning, so I should be okay for a little while. But I got myself water. We're gonna cross the bridge that it keeps telling me that I need to turn in the middle of or go around. It doesn't know. GPS is so dumb. So yeah, so if you're going to the Nissan place, you can stop in the very first building and see the trains, and then go next door to the Nissan. Then you can go across that clear bridge over to the whatever that building I was in yesterday. My brain just does not want to function. I look at a name and I completely forget it within a second, so just wander around. I think you'll have more fun that way. That's what I like doing. Well, I'm back underground, so I need to go this way. They have a lot of candy here too. Alright, so I'm looking for JH, platform 4. So I gotta go through this, up the other side, and out. At times, these train stations feel like more like malls and less like train stations, which really confuses things when you're trying to figure out where you're going. So we're looking for the Yamamoto line. That's none of those. That's none of those. Might be over there. I see some green. Well, GPS tried to screw me up a few times, but I finally found it here too. Brian Battery Park. And there's a picture of Snoopy. And these stairs are pretty cool. I'm gonna go up here, look for a snack before heading over to the Snoopy Museum. Alright, so if you come out off the train, you take the Granbury Station exit, and you enter into this nice little shopping area where there's some food. Another Lindell or whatever that chocolate place is. Lots of Snoopy. So I'm gonna look through here until I find something to snack on, and then maybe take a seat someplace right in here. So when you come off to that train station, when you first come into that area, if you go to the right, there's a grocery store, a couple of places to get food. There's a Ralph Lauren Polo. Yeah, there's all sorts of places. Uh-oh. Somebody's got a puppy. Alright, so now I gotta find where the Snoopy thing is. Oh, there's a cinema here. It's too bad I couldn't find where they're playing the Reincarnated as a Slime. They just had a movie. We got it in the theaters in California for like 3 days. It was really weird short. But I'll come back to this. I'm gonna head off in this direction. I should probably be looking at the map to see if I'm even going in the right direction, but oh, here's a map. Let's see. I am here, and I want to go. All right, we're heading in the right direction. Yeah, even for your dog. So I must be finally heading in the right place. There's a giant Snoopy. But there's a lot of pet things in this area. Here's a Joker. Looks like a pet place of some kind. So Toy Factory. I don't know what that is. But there's been a couple of dog places up here that specializes in the outfits and leashes. But mostly for small animals, because that's what they have here. Okay, we're gonna go down and see if I can actually find the entrance to the Snoopy place. Well, at least there's some nice looking sakura trees in this area. So, let's see here. Says Snoopy is open until 6 o'clock. And if I was here next month on the 8th, which I will be, but I won't be in this part of the country, there's a farmer's market through here. So, I'm gonna look at the trees first and then head over here to the Snoopy. Well, one thing, they have this really nice accessible pathway set up here that goes in a bunch of different directions. They got a nice little area for people to go down. Very nice. All right, so they got a little cafe right here next to the museum. Snoopy Tokyo. Let's see what it takes to get through this place. This is kind of no flash. And this might be hard to see. Let's see if I can get a picture of it. Childhood, 1922, 1936.
Life is the most fun to work with because he is the most versatile. Life has a certain about him which makes him easy to work with. I think he's the most appealing character of all. Now and then I think of what these kids are going to be like as they grow up. And I think that Linus will grow out of his problems. And eventually, if we think of him as will grow up and probably be the most successful.
1952, first paperback.
I think Lucy would be the kind who will remain such the rest of her life. And I think Charlie Brown will always be a Charlie Brown. Because Charlie Brown just don't change. He has enough of this within him to keep him tying down the rest of his life. So who are these characters who become so important and so real and so much a part of our lives? Just who the world is Charlie Brown. There are three characters I enjoy working with the most, and those are Charlie Brown, Linus, and Snoopy. I think Linus is the most fun to work with because he is the most versatile. Linus has a certain interest about him which makes him easy to work with. I think he's the most appealing character of all. Now and then I think of what these kids are going to be like.
1952. What a different looking design that was. Definitely different looking characters than what I remember growing up. This is more what I remember. There's never innocence. Learning the difference. This is a 1958 Snoopy doll compared to the 1976. Nice place. I just wish it was a little cooler. By a little, I mean they should have the air conditioning blowing. And there should be penguins ice skating through here. Though they call it the Snoopy Museum, it's more a Charlie Brown museum. It's interesting. Good old Peppermint Patty and Marcy. There's a lot lot going on here on the walls, that's for sure. Well, at least from here we can look down. Part of the tour is outside. It says do not put anything on the wall, and I've already leaned over it twice, but because it's for me. Well, there's a whole lot of Snoopies here. I guess you get your picture taken with the Snoopy. One thing I remember from my childhood that still sticks with me is that my mother had painted Snoopy and the doghouse and Woodstock on our bedroom walls. It was really, as a kid, that was really exciting. I have no idea what she's saying. But that's one big Snoopy. Oh, so at least this room's cooler. The upstairs was a tad bit too warm. Don't touch. The Easter Snoopy. I'm not sure what kind of Snoopy that is. I've never seen something like that. Do we go out this way? I guess we do, because these people went this way. Looks like they have quite a few comic strips up. Don't call them premiums. Oh, there is a date. So this first one was 1958, and this is 1973. $1992, 1991, that says guess he was a big breakfast person. Yeah, I'm sweating in. This is from 1975. $1979. $1987. $1988. Not sure, but I'm not going to cut in front of them. I'm going to have to stretch here pretty quick. My back's tight already. I found a doghouse for Rue. If you want to get all of it in the picture. Probably not. It's pretty big. Yeah, my mom had the dog food bowl on the picture, and Woodstock was in there. And apparently there's an electronics store right here too. So there's a little restaurant. The Shaun of the Sheep, Shaun Village. They got a little gift shop here. It really smells like, the hot cone, waffle cone. But I don't see anybody in this booth, and I don't know if It's not open today. It's weird because it looks open, but like I said, I don't see anybody. So I guess I'll have to look for ice cream someplace else. Jack and Mary. I guess they're some sort of like outfitter for cars, maybe? Oh, nope, they got clothing in there too. No telling. I'll go take a look. This is pretty cool. Another little art display. So what this is, Jack and Marie, this is a camping outfitter for people who like to look like they go camping, but don't understand that you don't need all that stuff to go camping. You know, you take your dented pots and pans out of the cupboard, that's your camping gear. You don't go out and spend $600 on a cook set just to take camping. Yeah, really expensive. For my birthday, I decided to use my golden ticket from Sammit for his Sammit HQ tour. So I am just a few minutes away, and guess I'll get to spend the next hour looking through his shop and whatnot. Should be interesting. Well, it was definitely closer than I thought it was going to be. Can't miss the cave-in. All right, I'm not going to tell you what these cars are because I couldn't tell you, but Sam's not here today, but I still get to look at his cars. Like I said, this one is just about ready. They got some new parts coming for the front end. He's got all his body work done. And the beast. This thing is so funny. Oh. And everybody knows his original. Of course, his door saw better days. That's where they tapped the wall and knocked out the... This doesn't look too bad now. Taillights. All right, so my time here at Sammit HQ is over. Regretfully, Sammit is up at Ibisu doing some practicing because just in a few weeks he will have to be doing his D1 lights racing again. There's a couple nice cars in the parking lot here next to Sammit's place. But yeah, I got to check out some of his cars, talk to some of his people. Really nice, very comfortable. His shop looks huge on the internet. It's a big shop. But at the rate he's going, he's going to run out of room fast. But good people. I really wish him the best. And now I'm going to head back towards my room and decide what to eat for dinner tonight. I think I'm going to go... Oh, sorry, I got a little burp going on. I think I'm going to go back all the way back to my room and talk to some of the people there and see what they recommend. I haven't really decided how much I want to spend on dinner tonight. We'll have to see.